How's it going? This is Hoiman, and this video is to celebrate my 1 year anniversary since creating this channel. And I'd just like to say in that year I've gained over 130 subscribers, so I'd just like to say a special thank you to you all for supporting my channel, and it also gives me motivation to keep up with the figure reviews. So with that, let's get on with the tour. So this is pretty much my main room, and if you watch my last room tour a year ago, I'm sure you've noticed that it's gotten quite a big change. So first of all, the games room, like the consoles and TV, is no longer here. That's moved to my bedroom just to make it a bit easier. So this allows for more space for my figures. And basically how this works, so there's a chair in the middle. So I just sit down and then I can just admire my entire collection from this angle. And sometimes I find myself in here just to kind of relax and unwind, really. So that's pretty much my setup. So taking a closer look at everything. So first we have my Peppy Her t-shirts hanging on the wall. So since Peppy is my most favorite character of all time, of course I have to have custom printed shirts of him. So this one was printed for my old channel, Peppy for Brawl. So this is my old YouTube channel, so this one's kind of nostalgic for me. And then this one, there's a scarf here which has Peppy's name on it. It's a bit hard to see, but basically this was sewn by my mum, so it's very special to me. And then this shirt is a picture of Peppy, which is a gift from my cousin. So it's a very cool shirt. And then moving on to my display. So at the top here we have my Back to the Future collection. So first you have the die-cast Delorean time machine, and this is by Sunstar, I believe. So it's a very nice looking piece. And then here we have the NECA Marnie McFly figure. And just to let you know, I've pretty much done reviews for all of my figures in this room, so I'll point out the ones that I haven't done, but if you'd like a closer look at each figure, you can search my channel for the review for it. Here we have the DeLorean time machine, which you have to assemble yourself from wood. I got that as a gift as well. And then moving to my glass cabinet. So these are actually my own books. I'm actually a writer as well, and I like to write fiction novels, and my main inspiration is video games. So if you're interested in these, I'll leave a link to my books in the description below, and you can find them both physical and digital. So this is my very first book, and I'm currently making a visual novel on it as well, which I'll leave a link in the description below so you can go watch it if you like. And then my second book, so a children's book that is. And then over here we have the more mature book that I've written. Down here, so first up we have the Yu-Gi-Oh figure by Kotobukiya. It's very nice. And then this I actually got as a gift, so it's actually a limited edition gold-plated Dark Magician Girl sort of statue, and apparently it's only limited to 5,000 worldwide, and I'm deciding to keep it sealed because I feel that it probably got in really high value in the future. So overall it's a very cool gift, especially since Dark Magician Girl is my favourite Yu-Gi-Oh character, Yu-Gi-Oh monster anyway. And speaking of Dark Magician Girl, we have the Good Smile Company figure of her. Again, really nice. Next to her we have the Yusei Fudo figure by Amakuni. So it's a bit dark, but again, overall a very nice looking figure. And then next to him we have the Nueno Meisuke figure. Again, very nice. And then down below we have the Hatsune Miku by Max Factory. And I apologise, it's quite dark in this cabinet. I do plan to add some lights sometime in the future. Just need to figure out how it's going to work first. And then these two are actually my own custom figures. So this is actually Dag and this is Shadow Gaiper. And these two are actually from my first book. So I created these custom figures back in the day. So overall I'm quite proud of them. It's starting to wear a little bit around his feet. There's a bit of a crack. So overall he's pretty fragile, but I just need to be careful of him really overall. Next to him we have the Grandista Mega Man. Again, very cool. And then next to him we have the Figuart Zero Sigma. And then down below we have the Good Smile Alyssa figure. Again, I apologise at being quite dark. So that's my first cabinet. So now onto the lighted cabinets. So on the top layer we have a lot of we have the Shinkosho Figuarts Garo figure. Looks really nice, especially with the light shining on them. Just really eye-catching. And Figuarts Deca Red. And again, Figuarts Gavan Type G, and this is the 2.0 version. Down here we have the Banpresto Fate Testarossa figure. And then we have the Shenron figure as well, which is also by Banpresto. And next time we have the Banpresto Ryotsu figure. Down here we have the Union Edge Cat figure from Gravity Rush. And then we have the Mega House Cure Blossom figure. And then Good Smiles Madoka figure. So moving to the second cabinet. So up here we have some more Shinkosho Figuarts figures. So first we have Kamen Rider Wizard. And then we have Kamen Rider Decade with the Zeo version. And then Kamen Rider Agito. Kamen Rider Kuga. And finally Kamen Rider Black. And then down here we have the Trading Arts Dissidia figures by Square Enix. They all look really cool standing together. And then down here we have the Inesco Watership Down figures. And these are pretty rare and pretty hard to come by, so it took me a while to get a hold of these. Especially Pipkin here, he was really hard to track down. And then to the other cabinet, so again at the top we have some Figuarts figures. So we have Son Goku 2.0, the D-Art Mega Man X figure, and then Figuarts Sora, and also Figuarts Harry Potter. And then below here we have the model kit LBX of Achilles. And I've not done a review on this one. since I don't really have the packaging and stuff anymore, and because it's a model kit, it might be a bit hard to review. But if you are interested, just let me know in the comments and I can see what I do. Next then we have the Luigi's Mansion 2 Diorama by Nintendo. Here we have Kotobukiya Fate figure. Next then we have my custom figure of Peppy Hair. So because he's my favourite, no doubt I had to make a custom figure of him. And then down here we have the Alter Tales of figures. So over here we have Lloyd Irving, Velvet Crow, and Mila Maxwell. So those are the 3 cabinets. And then above here we just have some other stuff as well. So we have the War Doctor from Doctor Who. And then we have the time machine that comes with the War Doctor as well. And this is actually custom painted, not by me, but I just got it online. So it's really cool how they actually customized it with the extra paint and details to make it look like the one from his movie. Here we have some die-cast models of the taxi and the light bus. And these are really iconic in Hong Kong. And since I consider Hong Kong my second home, these are really nostalgic for me. So it's really cool to have these. Here we have my custom-made DDD's hammer, which is actually a money box. So it's pretty cool there. Next we have the custom printed Smash Brothers mug, which I got as a gift. So it looks really cool. And then here we have the Star Wars clock. So it looks cool, but it doesn't actually function with the bell. So it's a bit misleading really. So moving to the other wall here. So first we have my Bandai Cyborg 009 figures. And these sets are pretty old and pretty rare now, so they're quite high value now. And then in this box, I basically keep all my miscellaneous items for figures. So you can see there's more of my custom figures in there. And basically, since I don't have enough space to display everything, I just keep them in the boxes really. And that's the same for this box below as well. And then below here we just have some of my video games that I just keep stored away. And then we move on to my 2 Detolf shelves. So these pretty much contain all my Amiibos and are primarily Smash Brothers ones. So in the first set you have all these Amiibos, so they all just look really cool together, I feel. Especially in this lighting. And I did get these acrylic steps to help display them as well. It just makes everything look more tidy. And then moving on to the other shelf. Smash Brothers Amiibos continue. The next shelf with the Amiibos. And the final shelf with the Amiibos. And in terms of reviewing my Amiibos, I'm reviewing them in order. So I believe I done all the way up to Dr. Mario, so I've yet to continue with these yet. So and then down at the bottom we have some Totaku figures. They all look really cool. And then that continues onto the other shelf. And then at the top behind there you have some more Amiibos from various games. And then in this shelf we have the first 4 figures Vice figure. So Skies of Arcadia is my favourite game of all time. So we have the original Dreamcast release and also the GameCube port. So those are really hard to come by now. And this is probably my most expensive that I've got to date. But for me personally, it was totally worth it. When they announced this, I just had to get it. And especially there isn't really much Skies Arcadia merchandise. And this is the exclusive version as well, so you can get the swap out arm. So that's my two D12 shelves. And then up here we have my Robot Wars collection. So growing up in the 90s, Robot Wars was pretty much my favourite show. So especially nice to have toys of them. And these are quite hard to come by as well, so I'm very glad I was able to track them down. And then here we just have all of my figure boxes, so you can see there's a lot of them, just full of empty boxes. But on the side you do have my Pixel Pals, which I've just not got the space to display them at the moment. Same with the Mario lights. And then down here we just have all my Figure Arts and Figma figures. Again, I just don't have the space to display all of them, so I'll just keep them stored away for now. Yep, so a lot of figures there. And then moving on to this wall. So basically I have pins attached to the wall, and if you watch my last room tour, I used to have pins all over the wall, and these would hang all my Figure Arts figures, but they just kept falling down since they were a bit too heavy, and then each time they fell down it kept damaging the boxes, so I decided to take them all down, store them all back here for safety, and then just left the ones that actually have holes to hook, since it's more safe that way. So first we have the two newest Smash Brothers Amiibos. I've yet to open them, so they look really cool. Up here we have my limited edition Smash Brothers Pro controller, as well as the Diamond X Machina game pads for Switch. And then we have the Zelda and Skyloft Amiibo, which is apparently pretty hard to get at the moment. And then we have the Fire Emblem Echoes Amiibos. And then 20th Anniversary Classic Sonic by Jazzware. And then a Bowser Monster Truck by Hot Wheels, which I got as a gift. And then we have the Toy Story Lotso car by Hot Wheels as well. And then down here we have my Figma blank bodies, which I like to often use for drawings. And up here we have some Milk Duds, which is a very popular sweet in America, and I got these from my friend when he visited there. And then we have some Zelda stuff, so we have a Zelda pen, and then also a Zelda keyring, so they look really cool. And then finally we have my review area. So this is pretty much what I use to review my figures. So you have the actual light box, and then I've installed lights as well, and then I got the tripod, and I attach my camera here, and then I'm ready to go. So yeah, that's how I review my figures. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much my whole room tour now. So I hope you've enjoyed this tour, and yeah, again, it's to celebrate my 1-year anniversary. I'd like to again say a special thank you to my subscribers. You help support the channel and motivate me to continue reviewing the figures. And yeah, here's to another positive years for all of us collectors. So that's my room tour. Thank you for watching, and I'll hopefully see you soon.